I'm Kaitlyn Chana. Today is Tuesday, October 1st, 2013. Hey Facebook friends, I'm Kaitlyn Chana. And I'm Kaitlyn Chana. Today is Friday, October 18th. And here's what's happening in our community. UCF police are still investigating the sexual assault that happened last Saturday. Couples that text constantly could be ruining their relationship. Are your love messages killing the chemistry? Where an alligator came up beside him and mistaken his leg as lunch. Orange County officials say they will ticket owners who do not pick up after their pet. Toyota officials say they can fix it, but the part won't come in until next year. Most people attribute the decrease in gas prices to the government shutdown. The death of an 8-year-old boy who died in a washing machine similar to this one. The crowd is fired up here today. Everybody is pumped for the homecoming parade. With me now is Ashley, a freshman here at UCF. But it took days for Florida to count all of the ballots. But in the end, Mr. Obama took Florida too. Join us here again next week. Until then, have a great weekend. For some of us, buying a jar of peanut butter is no big deal, while for others, it might be their only wish.
This is all that it took for that one lady to be very happy.
Knights Helping Knights food pantry volunteer says this might be a student's next meal.
She was shopping around and then she needed peanut butter, specifically she asked for it. There was none on the shelves, but we were currently marking items and counting things that had just been donated, and we found peanut butter.
That's when Jaffe handed the student a jar of peanut butter.
She was so happy that we'd found it.
And that student isn't alone. Becky Gilbert is a regular at Knight's Pantry. She often takes oatmeal packets and mixes peanut butter with it.
Yeah, because you then get the protein and the oatmeal, and then it stays filling longer and creamier.
Gilbert says freshman year she lost 15 pounds because she was living off of scraps. If we didn't have this pantry, what would you do?
I don't know. I really don't. Because like for a while it was just I ate less.
The emotion in her eyes captures the truth of what she's going through. That's why the Knight's Pantry is hosting a drive called Knightsgiving to ask students to help one another by donating non-perishable items.
There are some people that are worse off than I am.
Gilbert hopes to one day give back in return. For now, pantry advisors are asking others to give the gift of donations to help these hungry students. In Orlando, Kaitlyn Chana, UCF Nightly News.
What does it take to be on a show Survivor? Yes. It takes determination, determination.
Guts, lots and lots of guts.
Just mental and physical toughness.
Just the will to prove people wrong.
The premise of the show is that you go somewhere, exotic or wilderness, and there's usually between 16 and 20 people. And what happens is that you have a series of challenges.
Swansea, Illinois mother Krista Smith officially signs on the dotted line to begin her audition process.
When we got here, we just pretty much filled out our names on a card and went in front of the camera. I mean, it was so fast.
Survivor is a reality television show that tests the endurance of the bravest men and women.
You understand that?
Open call auditions happened on Monday in Mattoon. Auditioners drove from
North Dakota, St. Louis, Terre Haute, Indiana, Southern Illinois, Chicago, Wisconsin, Minnesota. They've all been here today.
2003 Survivor contestant Butch Lockley says selling yourself to the network in 1 minute
here I am today, and
isn't a lot of time. So here's his advice.
Guys, be yourself. Know what you're going to do the first 6 words that come out of your mouth.
You know, I want to prove that someone from a blue-collar background can get on Survivor and make it happen. Because, you know, I'm really tired of all the pretty people they put on there.
And I have a 12-year-old son who is a Boy Scout, and he says he's going to teach me all the survival skills I need, especially making fire. So
we're going to start now. We're going to be prepared in case she does, and I think she has a good chance of making it to the next cut.
In Mattoon, I'm Kaitlyn Chana for WEIU Newswatch.
I'm the one. Pick me. I hope we get another interview.
Is the camera on?
UCF celebrated the 20th annual Hunger Banquet on Monday to raise awareness about the struggle of child hunger in the United States and the world. Millions of students attend college every year, and most know about that dreaded freshman 15. I know I do. Nightly News reporter Stacia Strong tells us what the latest research says about weight gain that might just surprise you. A recent study by Forbes.com shows college students are graduating with more than $26,000 of debt. But financial experts at UCF say students should do whatever possible to find jobs that allows them to pay back their loans. While many students may be looking for jobs, employers are starting to hire for the holiday season. Retail stores and theme parks here in Central Florida are hiring thousands of part-time and full-time seasonal employees. In other local news, a JetBlue flight had a scary moment on Wednesday when pilots were forced to do an emergency landing. Still ahead on Nightly News, last year, UCF barely made the cut for having a rigorous curriculum. But UCF is now back on top, receiving national recognition for preparing graduates for the workforce. Hear how UCF went about redeeming the Knight name. The day became official 15 years ago when Rita Hester, a transgender woman, was brutally murdered in Massachusetts in 1998. Lynch and Donnelly say Band for Life plans to hold more blood drives and donation rallies across the country, including right here in Central Florida. Also right here in Central Florida, Orlando City Soccer is getting ready to finally join the MLS. Reporter Kenny Morales joins us to share a little more about what the president of Orlando City Soccer told him on their one-on-one interview. Hey, Kenny. Recent technical difficulties on a Universal Studios roller coaster are sparking questions regarding rider safety. Nightly News reporter Stacia Strong tells us about what theme parks do to keep you safe. In other news, a UCF student is campaigning to change a major ban set in place by the FDA. Nightly News reporter Kat Page tells us more about this group and its mission to change blood donation policies. I don't know about you, but I use the library all the time, and I really love the new improvements. Live in the newsroom, Kaitlyn Chana, UCF Nightly News.